区区问鼎初期，也配在我火妖郡内猖狂？今日本帅奉旨将你这狂徒就地格杀！
At the end of episode 121, after Wang Lin emerged from seclusion, he finally succeeded in breaking through to the Ascendant realm, undergoing a complete transformation that gave him a cold and imposing new presence. At the same moment, within the black tower on the ancient battlefield, the black armor suddenly burst forth with dim, sinister light. From within it, a pitch-black skeletal arm slowly manifested. A cold command echoed from the armor. Go, bring the vital energy back to me. At the same time, Wang Lin appeared in an empty, desolate land. He swept his gaze across the area and was just about to leave when a sudden sense of danger surged within him. Without warning, a spatial rift tore open high in the sky. In an instant, a black skeletal arm lunged down from the swirling vortex, clawing toward him. Wang Lin reacted immediately, swinging his hand to form a defensive barrier. Boom! The collision shattered the ground, sending earth and debris exploding outward. Yet at the exact moment, the protective barrier above his head collapsed. Wang Lin seized the opportunity and teleported away. The skeletal arm grasped at empty air and vanished. However, due to the interference of that arm, Wang Lin was forcibly transmitted to a foreign plane within Fire Monster County, his expression dark and grim. Before he could stabilize himself, the black vortex appeared once again in the sky at terrifying speed, following him like a shadow bound to his form. This time, Wang Lin did not choose to flee. He stopped, lifted his head, and stared coldly at the vortex. His intent clear. He would fight. The skeletal arm immediately expanded to colossal size and reached down to seize him. In response, Wang Lin unleashed the Finger of Annihilation. But upon collision, boom, the divine ability he had just released was shattered instantly by the withered skeletal hand. Without hesitation, Wang Lin teleported away once more, his voice low and cold as he muttered, "Whoever you are, do not provoke me." With a single step, his figure vanished. At the instant Wang Lin departed, a whisper echoed through the heavens. "Every cultivator who breaks through to Ascendant here has been devoured by me. You will be no exception." Wang Lin reappeared in a desolate wasteland. As soon as he arrived, a thought flashed through his mind. What exactly is that arm? Sensing restrictions in the distance, he immediately moved toward them. Yet upon approaching, he found nothing outwardly remarkable. Just as he was about to leave the vortex, and skeletal arm appeared once more. Without hesitation, Wang Lin plunged directly into the restricted zone. In an instant, a bizarre and wondrous scene unfolded before him. Stretching endlessly across the land were countless thriving plants. Upon closer inspection, Wang Lin's pupils shrank. This place was filled with innumerable ascension fruit trees. Outside the restriction, the skeletal arm was forcibly tearing through the barrier. Wang Lin drew his immortal sword. The moment the massive black skeletal hand broke through the restriction and descended, Wang Lin's eyes ignited with crimson light. Sword radiance slashed outward in streaks, and the immortal sword followed behind like a roaring dragon. When bone collided with blade-deafening metallic clangs erupted, shaking the entire region. In the next instant, the skeletal hand seized the immortal sword and gripped it tightly. Wang Lin let out a furious roar, the red glow in his eyes exploding. A violent vortex formed as he absorbed demonic chi from all directions. Then a colossal finger descended from the void. In a blink, an earth-shaking strike slammed into the skeletal arm, forcing it to defend with full strength. The immortal sword seized the chance to break free. But just as Wang Lin prepared to leave the area within 1,000 zhang, was suddenly engulfed by overwhelming demonic power, forming a demonic prison. Terrifying voices echoed from the heavens as phantom figures appeared all around him. Surrounding him completely, the shadows formed hand seals and released deafening howls before charging toward Wang Lin. At that moment, Wang Lin glanced at the ascension fruit trees. With a casual wave of his hand, all the ascension fruits shattered. Their liquid essence condensed and flowed directly into his body. In an instant, Wang Lin's state surged to its peak. Lightning erupted around him as a thunderous roar burst forth, obliterating every demonic shadow surrounding him. At that moment, a pair of blood-red eyes appeared in the sky, roaring in fury. An Ascendant cultivator, born once in 1,000 years, how could I possibly let you go? As the voice fell, the heavens roared again. Terrifying waves of energy surged forward, relentlessly pursuing Wang Lin. Countless energy fragments slashed into him, his body seeming ready to tear apart. Yet in that critical moment, Wang Lin roared and the slaughter chi within him erupted, instantly shattering the attack. At last, Wang Lin sensed the source aura of the black skeletal arm attacking him. He charged forward, his expression icy and filled with killing intent, shouting, "Anyone who seeks my Ascendant life will be torn apart limb by limb." Sensing imminent danger, the black armor muttered coldly, "Is this madman coming here? He cannot be allowed to damage my armor." As the words faded, an even stronger wave of killing intent burst forth from the Black Tower, forming another devastating attack aimed straight at Wang Lin. At this moment, the protagonist's eyes had already turned blood red. In the next instant, Wang Lin shot forward like an arrow charging toward the ancient battlefield. From afar, sensing that terrifying killing intent, a cultivator wearing the robes of the great Luo sword sect felt his heart tremble. The pressure radiating from an Ascendant cultivator alone was enough to inspire fear. However, in the distance, because Wang Lin had condensed energy beyond his body's limits, he once again spat out a mouthful of blood. Nearby, Zixu saw Wang Lin cough up blood and revealed a faint smile, muttering to himself, "Using an Ascendant's primordial spirit to nourish my sword soul. What could be better than that?" With those words, Zixu moved, his body blurred into an afterimage as he shot straight into the sky toward Wang Lin. The monster soldiers behind him immediately followed. Sensing danger, Wang Lin instantly turned around and changed direction, launching a counterattack. Seeing this, Zixu drew the great sword from his back. The sword rapidly expanded to colossal size and cleaved straight down toward Wang Lin's head. Yet in the instant the great sword descended, Wang Lin shattered it with a single move. In the next moment, Wang Lin flashed past Zixu like lightning and lightly tapped his body. Zixu had no time to react. His body withered instantly, even his primordial spirit drying up. In the blink of an eye, he turned into a strand of gray energy that flew straight into Wang Lin. After taking Zixu's life, Wang Lin merely waved his hand. In an instant, 30,000 monster soldiers were completely wiped out, their souls returning to the heavens. This scene was even more terrifying than the great slaughter Wang Lin had unleashed back when he was only at the core formation stage. One life imprint after another continuously formed and merged into Wang Lin's body, after the time it took for half an incense stick to burn. Having absorbed enough gray energy, Wang Lin recovered somewhat. His figure then surged forward once more, charging into the distance. Within the Black Tower on the ancient battlefield, the rage of that divine sense grew increasingly intense, yet hidden. Within its words was a trace of regret. As for Wang Lin, he continued advancing toward the ancient battlefield, carrying with him overwhelming killing intent and madness. Along the way, anyone who harbored killing intent toward him was hunted down and slain without mercy, causing all the monsters of the region to tremble in fear. At one point, merely because too late-stage soul transformation cultivators had shown killing intent, Wang Lin immediately rushed over and blocked their path. In a flash, a single finger descended from the sky, carrying terrifying pressure. One of the youths let out a miserable cry as his body shattered. Unable to withstand the blow, gray energy immediately flew out from him. Seeing this, the other man fell to his knees in terror and cried out, "I am a disciple of Mo Li Hai, spare my life." Before he could finish speaking, Wang Lin clenched his hand. The man's body instantly exploded into flesh and blood scattering across the ground. After killing the two of them, the crimson glow in Wang Lin's eyes deepened even further, and his battle intent grew stronger still. His body burst forward like an arrow, flying toward the distance. At this moment, Wang Lin was like a demonic god from hell itself. He devoured all life wherever he passed, even grass and trees withered and died. For Fire Monster County, this was nothing short of humiliation. More than 10 monster generals were dispatched to surround and suppress this terrifying cultivator. Among them, one boasted arrogantly, with the deputy marshal personally overseeing this, "Killing that cultivator will be as easy as crushing an ant. Go and take his life quickly." As soon as these words were spoken, Wang Lin sensed the killing intent from afar and immediately charged toward them. The moment he appeared, an Ascendant cultivator named Yundong shouted loudly, "A mere early-stage Ascendant dares to act so arrogantly within my Fire Monster County." Wang Lin did not stop. He continued walking forward, crimson light blazing in his eyes. He raised his right hand and pointed forward. Almost instantly, the finger of annihilation transformed into a massive black beam several jang thick and shot straight ahead. Yundong had no time to dodge and was immediately engulfed by the black light. His body visibly withered before finally shattering completely. Seeing this, an old monster general roared angrily. All commanders form the formation and annihilate the enemy. At once, 100,000 monster soldiers surged forward and formed a grand formation. From within the city, a blazing red formation erupted, radiating overwhelming power. Immediately afterward, 6 enormous crimson pythons emerged from the formation's core and lunged straight toward Wang Lin. Facing them, Wang Lin, blood seeping from the corner of his mouth, revealed a faint smile. He drew his immortal sword. In the blink of an eye, the immortal sword clashed violently with the crimson pythons. The formation was far from weak, and an earth-shaking battle erupted between both sides. While being pursued by the pythons, Wang Lin suddenly stopped. In the next moment, thousands of strands of gray slaughter chi burst forth from his body. The immortal sword swung as Wang Lin let out a terrifying roar, cleaving apart each python that charged toward him. Finally, boom, the entire formation shattered. Wang Lin charged straight into the city. Seeing this, the monster marshal within the city roared furiously. "Today, by imperial decree, I will execute you on the spot." As his words fell, 10 monster generals immediately rushed toward Wang Lin. And with that, episode 122 of Renegade Immortal comes to an end. What kind of shocking massacre awaits in episode 123?